Hey everybody, it's Lynnea here for InkOn3, and today I'm going to create a trio of fruity cards with layering stencils and a bunch of colors of Atelier ink. So my stencils today are from a new to me company called Killer Zebras. These stencils are actually food grade and intended for cookies and cakes and things like that, but you can definitely use them on cards. And they're just a little bit smaller than regular stencils. So I think these are sized about 5.5 by 5.5 inches instead of 6 by 6. So I'll end up trimming my panels down. But today I'm using a watermelon layering set, lemon layering set, and what I'm going to call a fruit salad layering set. I'll start here with the watermelon layering stencil set, and I'm going to start with my base, or my first stencil here. So this is just the watermelons, the basic watermelon stencil, and I'm going to use Sweet Petunia Pink Atelier ink. I'll remove that stencil, and then I'll pop on the next stencil, which is going to be the rinds for the watermelon. Each of the stencils has little outline marks so that you can easily layer these stencils up. I'm using Goddess Green ink, and I'm just going to blend right over the stencil and give some color to the rinds. I'm not doing any fancy ink blending techniques. You can definitely mix and match your greens and your pinks to give some dimension, but I think layering stencils have enough character and enough extra things to them because they are layered that you don't really need to go through the effort of adding shading to them. For the last stencil, it's just the watermelon seeds, and so I wanted those to be a nice crisp black. So I put that in place over my watermelon images, and I used Blackout Hybrid Detail ink. I ink blend with this ink all the time, and it's perfect for ink blending. Okay, so let's move on to my second card. I put the base layer for the lemons down, and I'm going to ink blend some Bee Sting Yellow Atelier ink over the top. I'm going to put on that second layer and use Goddess Green ink to add color to the leaves, and then I'll go with a third layer and just add some black details. So this basically just adds some little black dots to the lemons, and I think it's a really nice accent, super cute background. My last background is going to be my fruit salad background, and this is going to mix together a whole bunch of fruits. So I'm starting again with Bee Sting Yellow, and this is going to be for the pineapples and the bananas. I'm going to peel off that first layer and then add my second layer on. And I found it difficult to line up the next fruity layer. I just couldn't see the hash marks well enough because that Bee Sting Yellow ink was light. So I instead went to the third layer, and I decided to do my Goddess Green layer first and add the greenery. So I have some limes and then the tops to the pineapples. And then I'm going to come in and fill in with my Sweet Petunia Pink Atelier ink. And this is going to give me the watermelon slices and some strawberries and some other cute little fruits. So again, nothing fancy, just blending on this Sweet Petunia Pink Atelier ink, covering this whole panel. And this is going to be like kind of the finishing touch. You're going to see all these cute little fruits on here. There is one last layer that's going to just add some details and some blackberries as well. And for that, I used the Blackout Hybrid Detail ink, but I think this would be cute with a brown or a purple ink too. So here's all three of my backgrounds: watermelons, lemons, and my fruit salad. Now, like I said, these stencils are not intended to be made for card making, so they're a little bit smaller than an A2 card, but they would be perfect for a mini slimline or a 4-bar sized card. So all I'm going to do is take a stitched rectangle die that's slightly smaller than an A2 card front, and I'll cut this down, and then I can layer this onto an A2 card front, and it'll be the perfect size for my card. I wanted to have a big and bold sentiment with a little bit of shine, so I used the Oh Happy Day die from Erin Lee Creative and die cut that from some gold holographic cardstock 3 times, one for each of my cards, and then tediously die cut small pieces of foam tape. I layered that foam tape behind each of those letters and adhered that onto my card front. And then I went ahead and layered each one of these die-cut card panels onto an A2 sized card base. So there's just that little white border going around. These cards were really easy to make. I love how smooth the Atelier inks blend on these layering stencils. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye! Thank you again very much for watching this video. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button that is on the screen now. And here are a few other videos that I thought you might enjoy.